So here's Gecko Gera's how to get the factors. It's easy, guys, to get the factors. It's nothing that you will feel it's hard. It's straightforward. It's easy. It need you to have a calculator, because it's straightforward. If you have a calculator, you won't struggle if you have your calculator. So let me show you how to get the factors by using a calculator. So we want to get the factors of 12. We'll first press 12. Do you see 12? Then after pressing 12, we'll say divide. We'll start from number 1, say 1, and say equal. Do you see that I get what? I get 1, meaning that 1 and 12, they are the factors of 12. 1 and 12, they are factors of 12. Do you see? They are factors of 12. 1 and 12, they are factors of 12. And say 12 again, and say divide by what? By 2, meaning that 2 and 6, they are factors of 12. Do you see? So let's try to remove that 2 and press 3, meaning that 3 and 4, they are factors of 12. Do you see? Then let's try 4. 4 again. Now it is the repeating factor, because we already wrote it down. 4 and 3. 4 and 3, they are repeating. What about 5? 5, it's not the factor, because we get a fraction, meaning that 5 cannot be divided to 12. We cannot divide 5 to 12. So 5, it's not the factor, guys. This calculator. 5, it's not the factor. Let's say 12 divided by 6. 6, it is the repeating factor, as you can see. But 7, it's not the factor. Even 8, it's not the factor. Even 9, it's not the factor. Do you see? Because you get fractions there. So let's try to get the factors of what? Of 18. We'll just say, so do you see, guys? All these one are just the factors of what? Of 12. Even if when you multiply each term, this factor, they will give you 12. This multiply that, it's 12. This multiply this is 12. Is 12. You see? But now we are finding the factors, not multiples. So this is one are just factors. But I'll go for multiple after I'm done with highest common factor. Yeah, after I'm done with highest common factor. So let's try to get the factors of 18. 18 divided by 1, meaning that 1 and 18 are the factor. And say 18 divided by 2, meaning 2 and 9. 2 and 9 are a factor. Let's try to remove that 2, press 3, meaning that 3 and 6 are a factor. What about 4? 4 is not the factor. 5, it's not the factor. 6, it's a repeating factor. 6. What about 7? 7, it's not the factor. What about 8? 8, it's not the factor. 9, it's not the factor. 9, it is the repeating factor, as you can see. What about 10? Obvious, 10, it's not the factor. 11, it's not the factor. So now we can just wait from 11, because all the other remaining number won't be the factor now. They are so big to be divided on 18. All these one are so big to be divided on 18. So let's try to get the factors of 36. 36, obvious, 1 and 6 will be the factor, no doubt. No doubt. And say 36 divided by 1 is the factor. 2 and 18. What about 3? 3 is the factor. So now let's try, say 36 divided by 4. Okay, 4, it's also the factor. What about 5? Obvious, it's not the factor. 6 times 6, it is the factor, this one. So and say 7. 7, it's not the factor. it is the repeating factor. So now we are getting repeating factor, guys. No need us to continue here. Check, we are getting repeating factor. No need us to continue. We can leave it just like this. Do you see? Yeah. So you can even erase this one when you are doing your list. When you are doing the list of the factors, we'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 18, 36. Then for this one, you'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12. Here it's 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 18. Do you see? When you are doing the list of each number. So what about 100? Even for 100, guys, you can stop the video and try to do it by using your calculator. Then you can play the video to check that do you get it what I'm trying to show you. Do you understand? So let me just go through it, and now I'm sure now you are done. Okay, you just say 100. Here you can even guess which one are the factor. Even 2, you can divide it there, it will be 15. What about 3? 3 is it the factor? Let's start from 2. Yeah, I know it. 2 is the factor, no doubt. What about 3? 3 it's not the factor. 4, obvious. 4 it's the factor. 25. Do you see? What about 5? 5, yeah. 5, it is the factor. Yeah. What about 6? 6, I don't think so. 7, it's not the factor. 8, not the factor. 7, not the factor. So after now we are done from pressing 9. No need us to do. Okay, let's try to press 10. 10, I think it is the factor. Yeah, 10, it is the factor. Yeah. So you can just erase this thing. So after, guys, you are done to press all these numbers from your calculator, all these numbers, all this one, and press 10. No need to go above 10. No need to go above 10. Say divide by 11. You are wasting your time, because all this one won't be the factor. You will just come across with repeating factor now. Do you see? All these one are not the factor. Do you see? All these one are not the factor. Once you are done to press 10, no need for you to go above 10. Just tell yourself that you are done of finding factors. You see? So, guys, this is how simple it is to get the factor. I don't think will you ever fail this thing. If they say get the factors of 67, I'm sure you will get them, no doubt, because I showed you now. So I will just give you some small activities to try yourself, to check yourself that are you going good or what. So all the best, guys. Please focus, never lose focus, because this thing, it is the start, it's just the foundation, Yeah, make sure that you know the basics. So all the best, guys. Please try this question.